What is going on, everybody?
Hello.
It is Pixelparters here, and welcome back to Raincoat. When we left off, these damn dolls are flying around like it's a goddamn air show over here.
That was perfectly made to go with the intro.
It truly was. But we are very quickly solving these locked room mysteries. Only have one left. The number 3. Now this doll's gonna fucking talk to us
the
and
third
shit.
locked room was a murder that happened 1 month ago
Your
in
favorite
the art
part.
gallery storage in Ginma district.
Yay.
Pictures and paint were scattered all around the spot where a woman was boom killed. If you think you're up for it, then let's solve this thing.
It's the only thing we can do now, so.
Are you going to the third locked room?
Yes, I am, unfortunately.
Are you going to the third locked room?
You're going to the afterlife soon. Or I guess you're going into paradise.
It's fun to copy their voices because you hate it.
I hate the dolls. Just in general. Just all of that shit. Don't care for it one bit. Alright, so now I've got to answer this one.
Did we get stuck inside a locked room again?
What do you
Yes.
think?
This was the corpse that was discovered by that worshipper and the art gallery employee.
Yep.
At the time of discovery, the door was locked and the key was nailed to a doll inside the room.
That's the big mystery for it.
Aside from the door, the only other entrance is the window, but
You can't fit
it
through
opens
it.
just enough to fit a finger in. The frame itself is too small for even a child to squeeze through.
Yeah.
How did the culprit vanish from here?
Well,
Always no warning.
so violent. Just question for how did that much blood happen in the first place?
Every time.
But realistically, unless the culprit is Ant-Man, it has to still be the front door.
Here!
Yeah.
Because they can't fit out the window.
I think the culprit could have only escaped from here.
It's like,
but-
Yeah.
straight now. Let's talk this over, everybody.
Nothing's happening. Maybe you made a mistake, Master.
No, that can't be right.
It's the only thing.
It's impossible for
Yeah.
anyone to squeeze through that window. They could have only gotten out through the door. I'm sure the culprit had the key and locked the door from the outside after committing the crime.
Just like the last one.
The culprit just used a copy of the key? Would that really be considered a locked room mystery?
Well, there are only 2 keys to the storage space, and the design makes them impossible to duplicate. I learned that thanks to you, Halara.
One of the keys is always carried by that one employee. It was used when the body was first discovered, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the only other
Yep.
key was nailed through a doll onto a painting.
Uh-huh.
So, it is a locked room mystery! Right? Right? Oh, that's totally it.
Oh my god.
I see. I suppose you could call it that. Hey, Yuma, can you go check outside of that window?
Oh boy.
Just like before.
They had us do that before.
Yeah, you made me do the same thing in the real world when we were investigating this place.
I see. Then the answer has already been confirmed. Very well. This locked room is solved.
What the fuck do you mean?
Wait, did you already solve this mystery?
You haven't?
They always say that.
Always with that.
How about you go and check outside the window? Then even you will see.
Oh, it unlocked. Looks like you can go outside.
All right, let's go see.
All right, perfect. Let's see if we can figure anything out from the outside.
What is it that they figured out?
That you figured out?
I said that they figured out.
Oh. Yeah, listen, they're just smart, okay? Oh, okay. That's how we're gonna load to the outside. All right, that saves you time.
Mm-hmm.
So, if the key is slid back in here, how's it gonna end up under the nail?
Didn't you already check this in the real world? Why do it again?
What in the Chris Angel fucking mind freak is going on here?
Halara told me to check it twice. There must be an important clue outside that window.
Hey, maybe the culprit threw the key in through the window. That way, the key would be found inside.
Yeah, but it's nailed.
Well, how about that theory?
You're obviously on the wrong track because this is happening again. Oh, well, there's a key falling from the sky.
Yep.
Oh, handy.
Is this the storage key?
Which means...
Oh god.
Because of the culprit, what happened to the key?
This one's a freebie. I was right. Just toss it in there, Master.
The culprit threw the key inside? Is that really the right answer?
No.
Did the culprit throw the key in from the window?
What other answers do we have here? Key thrown in by the culprit, yes.
Hurry up and throw the key!
You know what, I'll say no.
Yeah.
Maybe throw is the key word.
Rolling away. You're gonna fall.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say
No,
no
I don't
on that
think it
one,
was.
dog. Ha ha!
That's the right answer?
How? Didn't the culprit throw the key in there? That's why the key was found inside, right?
No, the crime scene wouldn't end up like that if we threw it in. The key was nailed to a painting. That's not possible if you just throw it into the room.
Nope.
Oh!
What?
Now, how exactly they did it? Because we don't have any residue or anything. But there is one way to make that happen.
Ah.
But it does create an interesting implication if they didn't use string or anything. Because what you could do is you push the picture up towards the window so that someone outside... Because a nail is very small. So you could nail something onto that. If someone just pushed the picture up against it, you can nail it on and then drop that back down.
What?
Oh, right.
Yeah, she gets it.
But if the culprit didn't throw it in there, how is the key left in the room?
Only your finger can fit through the window.
Yeah, like I'm saying, that's why the
nailed the key after
nail's the only
throwing
thing that
it.
went through. Oh
They
boy.
threw a nail?
No. The picture was pushed up against the window frame for the nailing to go in.
You're back.
But it's
The key
nowhere near the
vanished.
window.
The key is in my hand.
Master, you got the doll and nail!
I see. So you're supposed to recreate the locked room in the same way the culprit did.
Oh boy.
Try it
All
out.
right.
Doing so will create a new path.
I'm gonna fucking try.
I'm gonna solve this.
I'm gonna solve this.
Good luck, Master!
Thank you. Okay. So, now the question is, we've done this before, but I don't even know where to start on this one. We're gonna recreate the locked room.
You have to recreate the culprit's locked room mystery.
Okay.
First, do something about that doll.
All right. Do something about the doll. I'm gonna start over
There
here.
are a few things you have to do, but first, you need to set the conditions to create the locked room. Wasn't
Okay.
the doll you just obtained used somewhere?
It was on the picture, but I don't like. I remember like which is there a picture that's available for me to choose?
Yeah. You already looked at it.
There's also a steel ladder, but I guess
Right
the
there.
only one is from the frame here. That is the picture. Okay, so I'm gonna
Yes.
take the painting.
All right. First, take the painting.
Because that's more along the lines of what I'm trying to do. Or you need to... Okay, no, we want to put the doll on the painting first. Not the key, but the doll to the painting.
The
But
Right.
culprit
the-
nailed
the-
the doll onto the painting.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yep.
Next, both
Yep.
were stood up at a certain location.
Yes. And that is going to be at the window. Hopefully you're starting to
painting
get
was
this.
stood up
This.
facing the
Okay.
window.
Yes.
Now the part with the pierced doll is right next to the window.
Yeah, because then you can go outside. All you have to do is nail the key to the doll, and then the picture goes down and lands into the room.
After that,
Now, we need to get the fuck outside.
That's so easy to fuck up, though. Like, I'm real careful with that.
I mean, this is the same thing with tossing the key under the body in the
Yeah.
last
the culprit
one.
went outside.
But
That
this
was
one
all
even
about
more
chance.
The door
so.
was locked, and they went to the other side of the storage room.
No, I'd say the other one was more impossible because if you missed the key throw, you can't go back in and get it.
Well,
That
this
was a
one you
one
have to make
shot,
sure
one
you nail
chance.
it without knocking the painting down. Like,
Well, no, because they...
no, I mean like getting it in there instead of like tapping it and then it falling over and you having to go back inside and put it back up before, you know what I mean?
Kind of.
I can see the painting and doll through the window, but I can barely fit my hand through the gap.
The doll's got a nail in it, but the problem is that key in your hand, Master.
Yeah, the culprit took the key and then...
Hold on, so let me read these correctly. Thrown through the window? No. Nailed to the painting with the doll? Technically, yes. Hung on a nail stuck in the doll? No, because they nailed a second one in
The
there.
culprit nailed the key to the painting along with the doll from outside the window.
Punk.
Finally...
Give it a nice little shove. Knock the painting toward the room.
Yep.
I pushed the painting into the room.
Chuck.
It completes the locked room
I didn't know.
mystery.
I don't know why I thought it
This
was
is how
closer to the
culprit
door.
did it.
No, the window was opposite of the door. Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't know why I said no. I
Oh,
don't
the
know why
painting?
the painting was.
Yeah.
Maybe my brain was getting it mixed up with the paint. I don't know.
Maybe.
But I thought it was like more in that area, not by the window.
Yeah, no, the painting was always right next to the window.
Oh, okay. Well, see, you called that one.
I was able to get that one. Yes.
I got the one before that, and you got this one.
It took some time, but you've reached the truth behind this locked room.
Throwing
Hell
the
yeah.
key through the window would be obvious. So to mislead us into thinking that was impossible, the key was nailed to a painting which was then pushed over.
I think I'm trying to apply too much
It's
logic
one
to
thing
a
for an
video
amateur.
game.
Yes.
But
That's
a
why.
detective wouldn't be tricked by this.
We've gone over this with the string already.
Seriously, only amateurs would get fooled by...
Yeah.
Wait, you mean me?
Yes. Huh. We didn't have an interruption from Amaterasu guy.
Yeah.
Maybe Amaterasu Corp wasn't involved in. Oh, that would be weird.
Was his name Seth?
Yes, I believe Seth was it. All right, what's your condition going to be for you opening it this
Yeah.
time?
Who's gonna open this one? We should let the meanest one of us open it.
So you.
How would you decide that?
Like this.
She's
All
self-aware.
right. At least she's got that going for her.
I'm the meanest. Let's check out this treasure. Huh?
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Empty.
Oh.
Why? After all we went through to solve this locked room.
I mean, it took 10
Interesting.
minutes.
This must mean solving the third locked room mystery doesn't necessarily bring us any closer to the ultimate truth.
Huh.
That's terrible. I suddenly feel so tired.
That's
We
interesting.
can't call it quits. We gotta keep going.
Oh, is this going to create one of those? Oh, no, that's done. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Why would that not bring us
That's
anywhere?
it for all the locked rooms.
Unless, like I said, that one's ironically not tied to the other 3 killings somehow, which is that would be very interesting, but
We make a pretty good team. Don't you think so?
yeah, sure.
Well, what do we do from here?
Yeah, I don't know. Do we let the dolls fly off into oblivion?
Do you want them to fly?
Oh, there's a door
I
now.
see. The way forward is clear. It must be due to solving all of the locked room mysteries.
Sure.
Now let's go.
Right.
Well, let's go.
Again, I gotta ask. Who's supposed to be the protagonist here?
We share. It's because we held hands.
We share. Sharing is caring.
Exactly. And I care for Hilara.
Come on, vamonos.
Everybody, let's go. All right. Now that we've moved past all of that, what are we getting into now? Going back into a long hallway.
This place.
Whoa.
Ooh, creepy.
Don't be afraid to roll the dice.
Okay.
You must keep pursuing the truth.
I'm trying.
Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Isn't that right?
They've said that before, I think.
Yes.
I think that was in one of our original meetings in this chapter. When we were in
Look at
the
his
coffee
light up
shop
feet.
or such. Exactly. I got my light up shoes.
Light up Skechers.
Exactly. Oh, this looks pleasant.
Oh.
Oh, is it all 4 of our potential culprits?
Yep.
Interesting.
Is this some dungeon?
What is the meaning of this? Let me out of here!
Let me out! I'll kill your ass in the name of God!
I have nothing to do with the case.
I'm not the culprit! Let me go!
Wow, they're all here.
Hey,
so
gang.
now we must pick out the true culprit of this case.
Huh.
True culprit.
Interesting.
Yuma, you solved all the locked room mysteries before you made it here. You should
We
have
did.
all the clues and evidence you need to accuse the culprit.
I do.
To be honest, when I first met you, I thought you were rather pitiful.
Oh, thanks.
You sure are.
They're both doing the same pose.
Yeah.
But my opinion of you has improved. These mysteries have brought you closer to becoming a true detective.
Yay.
Now tie up all the loose ends and prove that I am not mistaken about you.
No pressure.
With your logic,
Okay.
anything is possible.
Can I at least narrow down
right,
some of the
I'll try.
possibilities first?
Ooh,
What?
somebody's guilty.
Oh, God.
Interesting.
Pounding.
Who's the culprit? Figure it out and hit him with the dramatic finger point. Make the right choice and you'll reveal a new truth.
Oh, there's no other things to it, so. Okay. Who is the nail man? We know who it's not,
Yeah.
for sure.
I'm not the nail man.
Okay. There's none. I'm still a little sus of you. But I almost wonder if the broken arm is going to play a fact in like not being able to do some of the
Yeah.
more intensive stuff.
I'm not the culprit.
This guy.
I don't know about you.
I'm not the nail man.
I trust you on that
yeah.
one, Chief.
How can I be the nail man?
And as sus as it is that you are always at every crime scene, it's a fantastic MO to have, to be the first one on scene.
But then why would he go about saying, oh, I'm always the first one there? Like, this puts him in a lot of suspicion. If he was him.
Because the thing that we double have to think about is the fact that if this is tied
I
to
be the nail man.
Amaterasu Corp, like, Seth has been hiding things from the cases. And you have to think about the fact that there's a tie-in with that, too. Of the fact that for some reason Amaterasu is covering up at least the first, second, and fourth ones.
I think
not
it's
the
the priest.
I'm now kind of like 50-50 between
What's
the
up
two.
with his hands?
I noticed that
The
too.
nail man.
Like, that's
I'm
sus.
not the culprit.
Yeah, he's got like mud on his hands. Unless that's just a weird rendering error.
I don't think
How can
so.
I be the nail man?
Alright.
I'm not the
What's the worst that can happen if we're wrong? But if it's not the priest, I'm honestly looking 50-50
I
at
be the nail
the
man?
worshippers, an outsider working for Amaterasu Corporation that's kind of utilizing the Nailman killings in a way.
I'm not the culprit.
I'll start with you, but I'm not wholly confident, but boy, I hope we are right, because that was a very
Culprit is you, Father.
Let's go!
What? That's an absolutely...
Oh.
Ridiculous thing to say.
Ah, hello there.
Why won't he just give up?
You're saying the priest, a man of the cloth, is the culprit. That's impossible.
No, it's not.
How dare you spew such nonsense?
Definitely not impossible.
Right. Do not make baseless accusations. The culprit has to be someone else.
Yuma, can I leave this to you?
Yes.
It's not a baseless accusation. You're the only one who could possibly be the culprit.
Yep.
Master, you're acting like a real detective. Go on and boom kill him.
Yeah, I always forget little things like the fact of the latter having to be someone that was, you know, a member of the church and
Yeah.
not just a worshipper. And then, like I said, I think we could narrow down.
Because you would need
The
two
broken arm.
hands
Yeah,
to
to
climb
do a
down a
lot of
ladder like
stuff.
that, too.
Yeah,
Just
that
e-
is
just-
exactly a fair point.
Like, you couldn't do that and, like, cut it as you go down.
Yeah. Oh, he's getting his feet. Oh my God.
Oh.
What in the Hunger Games is happening with you?
Okay. Interesting hair. Interesting everything.
I love it though. All right.
Come on. You gotta load?
It's always gonna take forever,
Come on. There we go.
especially when it's got two of them. How is this? It's gonna be one at a time, right? One at a time. one at a time. Then person with access to the incinerator. That's probably gonna be. Let me double check. Luckily, members access to the incinerator. The vents too small first to enter and exit from. No, so that's probably not going to be relevant yet.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to get out of here. Oh my God!
It's probably
Hold
gonna
on.
be
Just stay on
that
that.
one.
Yeah.
I'm a man of the cloth.
Uh-huh.
Boop.
Doubting me like this.
All right.
Total blasphemy. I am not.
Get ready for a rebuttal.
Yep. Jump. There you go.
The first
What?
one to discover the bodies.
Who?
The mailman is the worshiper.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I need to do this. I need. I need to do it to that
Yeah.
because he doesn't have access to the incinerator.
Uh-huh. So the nailman isn't the worshiper. It's the priest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no doubt. You just have to find a way to prove it. Well, I did. I just am too slow.
I'm a man of the cloth.
I'm well aware.
Technically, that could work too, but...
Doubting me like this.
Well, no, because it's about who has. It's about who doesn't have access. Is more the correct way to think of the
Yeah.
truth there.
That's why I
That's
said
bullshit.
technically.
Woo! The first one to discover the bodies. The mailman is the worshiper.
No, that's wrong.
There
we
you
go.
go.
This is the truth.
This is the truth.
Yeah, eat it.
The
Why'd they
rope
have to
ladder
make his
used
hair
in
my
the clock
favorite
tower's
color?
locked
Yeah.
room was found in the incinerator, which only clergy can access.
Yep.
The worshipper may be a regular churchgoer, but he's no clergy member. So he's no longer a suspect.
Shut up! Shut up!
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Okay.
Ridiculous.
All right, what's your next one gonna be?
Jeez.
I have a feeling, just because I feel like I know where this is gonna go next. He's gonna blame the other guy, so I'm gonna sit on thin person.
Even so, I am not the culprit.
You're gonna blame your
Yeah.
friend.
There are others working for the church.
I'm well aware.
Yep.
Yes, there's the servant.
There is the servant.
The servant must be the nailman.
No. Oh, I can't actually
The servant
refute that
was
one yet.
able to commit the crimes.
Yep,
No.
right there.
You're wrong.
This mystery.
No, that's wrong. Oh man,
Unable.
the fact that I can predict that.
Yep.
Climbing up to the underground casino's window with only nails for footing would require considerable agility. Judging by the size of the window, there's no way someone of his size could have committed the crime.
Oh, no! Absolute lies!
All right, next one. Let me look at this. So the victim of serial killings were all strangled because that thing's not publicized. The fishing line and the floor plans of the study. Not what I expected because none of them go to the casino yet. So I might have to wait and hear out what he's gonna say.
The fishing
first.
line might have to do with the nun, maybe? Because it'd be really hard to do that with one hand.
Interesting words here. The keys placement implies that someone with full use of their arms could
Yeah.
have fashioned this room. All right.
Boom.
I was more so expecting, like you said, climbing down the
Nope.
ladder, but
She's thin and also works at the church.
Oh.
The nun was absolutely able to commit the crimes.
I don't know why. I
Come
resonate
Come
with that one the most.
It's not like
it's because of
You
the.
missed.
That's not
She
quite
used the
it,
nails
but
to climb.
so as much as I agree with that,
She's always saying, I'll kill your ass in the name of God. It's clear she's the ruthless soul.
well, that's not what I would refute. But yeah, it was so weird because it was coming at a weird angle, so I couldn't quite get it where it was before.
The nailman has to be a member of the clergy and thin. If that's all, doesn't the nun also fit the bill?
But
He's not the nail man, though. I can prove it because of her broken ass arm.
The nun must be the culprit.
All right, let me try and make sure I'm on the right side.
Thin
And
and also works at the church. The nun was absolutely able to commit the crimes.
no, there we go, perfect. Because when it swept across, I was like almost too early with it,
Yep.
which was weird. But there we go.
in the mansion study's locked room, the culprit tossed the key behind the corpse with perfect aim.
Yeah, you can't do it with
With
broken
her
arm.
dominant hand injured,
That
the
too.
nun couldn't have done that, which means she's
I forgot
not
it's
the
her
culprit.
dominant hand.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Get on your knees, bitch. All right. The question is, why is Amaterasu Corp vying for this man
Yeah.
and protecting
It's
him in
not the
that front?
churchgoer,
Because he's
the
a priest.
servant, or the nun. There's only one option left.
I don't think Amaterasu Corp cares about that. It seems like he's working with them.
Father, it's you. You are the nail man.
Is it time for one of those running sequences?
Hey, say something quick. Otherwise, they'll pin me as the culprit.
Well,
He's like,
Ah, you're useless. I am a priest in service to God.
Oh
oh boy, he's about to evolve. Oh God.
I am not the nail man.
He says with nails stuck all over his body. Bruh.
What god would make you this ugly?
Oh my god.
All your proof is nothing but fantasy. You don't have a single piece of hard evidence.
Hard evidence?
But Master, you do. It's easy.
Based on the facts, the priest must be the culprit. The decisive evidence that proves it is...
I want to say something.
You want to say what's up?
Whatever happened with fingerprinting?
Well,
Where's the CSI?
well, I mean, if once again, you know, I'm sure it's something that the game doesn't really, well, maybe didn't think of, but for an in-universe answer would be if the peacekeepers are in charge and they don't want that kind of information, then
Yeah.
they're not going to fingerprint.
I'm just saying.
Don't know.
It just occurred to me.
Yeah,
It's like hard evidence. Wait.
everyone just wears gloves.
A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Listen, a detective isn't an arbiter of justice. Unraveling a case is top priority, even with questionable methods.
What do you mean?
In short, you must get them to confess. Use everything in your arsenal, even if it requires bluffing.
Like Phoenix?
Use
Really?
everything?
Don't hesitate to use anything that might give you an advantage. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Always remember that.
A bluff? In other words, I should just claim I have solid evidence.
Like Phoenix.
Hell yeah!
And use as a bluff.
Feel like you're gonna learn about bluffing here, quick.
He's so blue.
And this is ironically very similar to what they introduced. I believe it was in V3 when they had the reverse truth bullet kind of thing,
Yeah.
where you'd flip the meaning of it. Well, let's see if it tells us.
Where you would have to lie.
Yeah. Are you gonna tell me what I should do in this regard here? Well, that doesn't help me at all.
Enough with your stupid fantasies.
I guess I'll just... oh, no, that's not what I want to do. I want to look over my stuff.
Murder case report, suspicious footprints, past nailman murders, and nail and painting in the art gallery.
Don't think that's going to be it. Let's see. The information was obtained from the church worshipper who knew about the past nailman murders. No. The footprints... I could lie and say he's been tracked by that, or we could lie about the murder report. The case report. But I'll try this. We'll see what he has to lie against.
It is nothing but a fantasy.
Nothing but a fantasy.
Proof that I'm the culprit. Did you find my fingerprints?
What if I say footprints? No, it's not the footprints. But am I get a hint here quick?
I don't think we found any evidence about fingerprints during the investigation. But what about those footprints? We don't know who they belong to, but maybe you could use them?
Okay, so it is the footprints. Yes, this evidence is the criminal left behind. I should be able to use it. All right, just gotta wait for another opening.
Yeah.
A different opening.
It's funny how you mentioned fingerprints, though.
Oops, I didn't even...
Come on,
It is
now.
nothing but a fantasy.
Oh!
No! Jeez, what are you doing?
Proof that I'm the culprit. Did you find my fingerprints?
No.
Did you find my blood?
No.
Of course there's no evidence.
Hold on!
He's like, what?
Gotcha.
You left clear evidence at the clock tower's crime scene.
Such a
There
cool
were
sounding.
footprints
sensor.
left
Yeah.
under the window in the mud. When we inspected them, we found out they perfectly match your footprints.
Impossible. I already burned those shoes in the incinerator.
And why would you do that?
That's proof right there. Boom.
You gave yourself away.
Gotcha, bitch.
So those got burned, but the ladder didn't. Not completely.
Well, the ladder did get burned, but
I said
the one
not
guy,
completely.
Well, they did burn completely. The one guy got an image of it before it disappeared. That's why he could only draw it.
Oh.
Yeah, he saw it while it was being burned.
Oh,
but it wasn't fully burned when he looked at it, but it still got burned up.
I swear,
Technicalities.
I only enacted justice in the name of God.
The fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
Looks like it worked. Good job, Yuma.
All the creepy dolls that are pinned
We got
against
their
them, too.
praise.
Let's go.
Kanai Ward is rotten to the core. To say that someone had to get their hands dirty. Those slain were the evil incarnate that harm others. That's why the people asked the nailmen to kill them. Evil must be punished. And so, I strangled them. Made them suffer. All I did was slay evil.
Yeah, but then when does that make you?
Oh. Oh. Did that count as boom killing?
I don't know. Maybe.
If someone hates somebody bad enough, they give that name to the Nailman. And this priest went around killing those people as the Nailman.
The urban legend offered targets for murder.
A priest is supposed to be the voice of God, but he went around killing people because someone wanted them dead. What is awesome?
Jeez.
Goodness.
It's terrible. It's insane to think that he'd kill people for a reason like that.
That could be said about all murders. Insane people kill for insane reasons.
Yeah.
Anyway, you did it, Yuma. My expectations of you weren't wrong after all.
Yay.
Is it finally over? Huh, nothing's happening. But last time...
Yeah, the soul of the true culprit who created this mystery labyrinth should appear. And since it didn't, it looks like this isn't over yet.
Oh boy.
Huh? It's not over?
It's
How?
not over.
There are still mysteries related to the Nailman killings within this mystery labyrinth.
But we solved all of the locked rooms and discovered the true identity of the Nailman.
Yeah.
But Amaterasu Corp was helping with it.
Wrong? But the priest even confessed to it.
Calm down, Yuma. There's no need to panic. If the Nailman's identity is exposed and all mysteries are yet to be solved, then most likely someone else's agenda is involved
Yeah,
in
there
a
we go.
string of killings.
Someone else's agenda?
Meaning the Nailman didn't work alone.
You mean there's another culprit? But...
Yuma, if you consider yourself to be a detective, you must see the truth through to the very end. No mystery concludes with a dead end. There is nothing we detectives cannot solve.
Hell yeah.
all right.
We have to review these killings from a different perspective.
Whoa.
All right. Now it's going to do some loading stuff.
Yep.
So, I don't know if we have anything that really necessarily states a motive. We have some interesting people that are involved.
Out of the 4 locked rooms, if any of them were hiding a mysterious secret, it would be the room that's obviously different from the others.
That
Room
was
number
3.
three.
Yeah.
Master, I get the feeling you want my help. Isn't that right? That's what you want, right?
No.
fine. I can't say no to you, and you're so helpless like that.
I didn't say any no.
Hey, Master, lay it all out.
Oh.
I mean, did I have to pick one of those instead? Just, I'm definitely gonna say the third locked room.
Yeah.
Because he didn't get a key from that, because that one didn't give us any info about what was going on in these past cases, as if the priest almost wasn't involved in that case at all. But let's see. Who's corpse window gap? This item is different from the others because of the victims. Oh, it's a 5-letter thing. Hold on, I can. What does it mean to grab a different solution key? I'm not sure about that part. I don't remember anymore. What exactly does that mean?
I don't know.
Because the victims.
God.
I wish I could, like. Will this tell me
Death?
anything? That's right. She had different.
That's right.
You are on the right track because she had different. It wasn't the same as the others. She had blunt force trauma to the back of her head.
Boom.
So it is definitely death. Boop.
Yeah, she wasn't strangled. And the priest said he strangled everyone.
Yeah.
So someone else did that.
Yeah,
crime.
there were. I think there were signs of it afterwards, but the blunt force trauma seemed to have been the reason for it.
Yep.
Goodness.
She's alright. I've become immune.
That's unfortunate.
My affections lie elsewhere. It's because of her personality. She's not my type personality-wise.
I get that. Oh my god. We're off to see the wizard now.
Paths opened up.
The lizard?
The wizard. The wonderful Wizard of Oz.
You sound like you said we're off to see the lizard now.
The lizard man.
Should be somewhere down there. Let's go.
The wonderful
Let's go.
Wizard of Oz.
Meow.
Oh god, don't do that. You're gonna make me sick.
I'm gonna make
I'm
Shinigami
going to
sick
throw
too.
up on you.
Oh, don't do that, please. Oh. Hello? Where am I going?
Funky saving thing.
Oh.
I see. So the cause of death for the victim at the art gallery storage is the only one that's different.
That indeed.
Right.
Yeah, I almost
The
forgot about
victims in
that.
the other locked rooms were all strangled to death. All had strangulation marks and scratches, defensive wounds. The victim in the third locked room had strangulation marks, but no signs of resisting. There's also evidence of blunt trauma to the head, which can be considered the fatal blow.
The marks could have been made after the victim died, so as to appear as if strangulation was the cause of death.
Well, that's so
The
fucked
real
up.
cause of death is blunt force trauma.
It's like they
Fascinating.
killed her and we're like, oh fuck, that's not what's supposed to be done.
Well, you know what? We're gonna go for. Oh, hi, welcome. Your ghost is here. Yes, we're gonna go ahead and solve this mystery for good. Next time.
Oh geez, Shinigami.
It was a dance party. No, you don't have to hide. You can come. You can get involved. There we go. Oh, you're taking up most of the camera shot, but you know what? I'm sure most people don't care
That's
about that.
in
anyways.
true Shinigami fashion.
It really is. It really is.